How unfortunate for you. Die already! Coming back. Quit, you. Avant-garde awaits.
We got a live one over here. What a... Why?
I'm leaving. Die already. Me. You will regret ever coming here. I have failed. Fell onto his place. You shouldn't have come. Do that. Come on. What was that noise?
sound. Tried one in Skyrim once. Good stuff. Who's shoveling the dark? What was the...
Shuffling around in the dark. There. What do we have?
Note to self. Get more money. Good stuff too. Sense in cheaping out on bad meat. What was that? No. Ha! There you are!
be the last mistake you ever made.
Why?
Shame chose to come here.
They always fight back. No one ever just gives me the money. What was that noise?
Lay off my bounty, mister. Sensing high from my mistakes.
We got a live one over here.
Shoveling
How
around in the dark
unfortunate
back
for
there.
you.
Good work, but you won't find another life.
Come on! Are you serious?
Anyone there? What do we have here? Coming soon will be the last. live one over here.
Got me that time.
Why?
Won't happen again. I'm going to cut you. Someone guard awaits.
Anyone? Knew it. You'll regret coming back.
Come on! What do we have here? Yeah! Come on!
That all you got? Too soon.
Die already!
This. Bring it.
What was that noise? I knew it! Die already! So the gods okay. Boy! God. Damn it! I can't wait to look. Take this! die.
I failed. Die already!
If you like music, go see Rook at the inn in Emma Creek.
Good morning.
Thank you for what you did. We were getting ready to make a move. I couldn't let them do anything to Freya or Galen. Please, accept this. It's the least I can do. Actually, yes, I do. They were staying in the Hjalmar Armory, which is northwest of here. You're looking for them, aren't you? Here, let me mark it on your map for you. Alright, if you insist. It's mostly covered in ruins, and hollow reminders of this land's dark past. There's the old lighthouse, supposedly haunted, Dragonbone Perch from the time of the dragons, and Grimrot Grotto, where pirates used to birth. Until the mountain shifted and it collapsed, sinking the fort above and trapping the men inside. They say the crew still roams the caverns inside. And last, there's the ruins of Holger, an ancient Nordic fishing village. Gods know how they survived living on a coast like that. Money put into the Water's Edge trader would be money well spent. I could increase my stock and try to survive with fewer customers. By the night, thank you. Maybe we'll make it just a bit longer out here. You've done a great thing today, friend. Besides you saving us from the bandits, which thank you again for that. If you're looking for adventure, talk to Wolf. He's been going on lately about that lighthouse. There are stories about that place. Doesn't sound too good. Speak to Wolf if you're interested. A long time now, we got married almost 10 years ago, and had Galen shortly afterwards. Our anniversary's coming up soon. I do need some help getting Freya's gift. I don't suppose you'd be willing to give me a hand, would you? Good. You look like the kind of person who may enjoy what this entails. I want to get Freya something special for our 10th year together. Her mother used to always wear a brilliant sapphire necklace, a gift from her father. She wore it all the time. When we were just kids, her parents were killed by highwaymen. Her mother must have hidden the necklace because the bandits didn't take it. A guard gave Freya the necklace and she kept it close. However, the bandits must have figured out she had it because they broke in a few days later and stole it from her. It was all Freya had left of her parents and it never was recovered. I want to give Freya some of those memories back and make a replica of that necklace. It won't be the real thing, but I think it will mean just as much to her. Rengar of Amber Creek is capable of crafting such a fine piece. However, we'll need a very special gem to do so. I need you to go to Grimrot Grotto and recover a priceless sapphire, then take it to Rengar. He can then remake the necklace, and I can surprise Freya with it. The tricky part is that the gem is believed to be guarded by the crew of the sunken ship that once carried it. They still walk the cave, but they aren't living anymore, if you understand what I mean. If you do all this and get me the necklace, I'd be forever in your debt. The grotto is down the coast, far to the west. See ya!
Do you need something? Yes, it is. I wish it weren't, though. It would be such a wonderful place to live. Not that it isn't, you just have to be careful. Wander too far into the woods and bandits will rob and kill you before you know what's happened. Try to go for a swim and you'll be swept out to sea by an unforgiving current. Out there, the water's so cold you die in a matter of seconds. You learn to cope with these things. We've managed to live here for 15 years without incident. Well, except for those bandits you helped us with. Me? Oh no, never was much of a storyteller. If you're looking for a good story, talk to Wolf. Lately, he's been rather concerned with the old lighthouse. Oh yes, I love the shoreline. The view of the ocean is so beautiful, and I get to meet all sorts of interesting people who travel through here. I'm also very happy here because Henrik is happy here. I love that man and want nothing more than to please him. Actually, our anniversary is coming up. I don't suppose you could help me with something? Oh, wonderful! Like I said, our anniversary is coming up. It's our 10th year, so I want to do something really special. My great-grandfather, Falskaar, was a bit of a farm alchemist. He liked to use alchemy to mix and alter seeds of plants, often yielding interesting results. One day, he created a unique type of berry based off of the juniper plant. It's much stronger, but requires far more exact conditions to grow. It is a deadly poison if mixed right, but on its own it's a delicious little treat. He named it the Falskaar berry. He was a little obsessed with himself. My family has a nice little grove where we grow them. They're Henrik's favorite, but they take a long time to ripen. I've been saving them up for this year so I could bake them into various desserts just for him. That's where the problem is. With all the bandits around lately, I don't think I could safely get them from the grove. I need you to go to Pine Castle Grove to the northeast across the river and get me some of those berries. 3 bunches should be plenty. I'll pay you when you get back, so let me know as soon as you have them. Just don't tell Henrik about this, okay? I want it to be a surprise. Safe travels.
What is it? It's not so bad. I usually have plenty to do, though I wish there were more sometimes. My dad says I can't go into the forest alone because it's full of bad men who try to hurt me. And some farther parts of the coast are full of nasty creatures, but I find some places to play. I should be, but my dad won't let me play in the forest because of all the bandits, and I can't play on the beach because of the mud crabs. Normally I just throw rocks at them until they leave, but lately they've been much bigger than normal. Hey, if you got them all to leave, I could play on the beach again. You don't have to, but it sure would be nice. Then I wouldn't have to sit around here all day. It's just west of here, near Sandy Shell Hollow. Okay, bye!
Hello, traveler. Ah, you're looking for Sphere. Honestly, I think the Frostrunner's wreck is just off the coast by the ice caves, but I'm not certain. I didn't trust him. He sounds like a good-for-nothing treasure hunter, and like he made up that story about his family. That ring belongs to Sphere. The coast may look docile and beautiful, but it's just as deadly as the rest of Falskaar. We don't have much lore from before our arrival, but what we do have refers to this place as the Dread Coast. It used to shield the land from the Arctic winds, and was one of the most dangerous places on the entire island. The shoreline is littered with sunken reminders of the treachery that lies behind those calm waves. It's so bad that I'm the only one who still runs a boat to Skyrim, at least officially. The shores also serve as an inlet for swarms of bandits and hired blades, ready to pillage the land and take all that we have left. But I'm probably just making it sound worse than it is. We get by. It isn't always easy, but we make do. Well, actually, no, I'm not alright. I recently found something that's brought up a lot of questions about some old friends. Yes, actually they did. Jana and Avar were friends of my parents when my mother was pregnant with me, a long time ago. They lived in the lighthouse and kept it running, guiding boats in during storms or dark nights. One day, out of nowhere, they left on a trip to Skyrim. A few days later, they were supposed to return, by boat of course. That night there was a particularly nasty storm, and they never made it home. After they weren't heard from for several days, a guardsman went up to check on them to see if they were alright. He was never seen or heard from again, and so rumors arose about that place being haunted. As far as I know, Nobody has stepped foot in that place since that guard, and that was damn near 50 years ago. They wanted to, but the guard wouldn't let them. After he disappeared, they got scared and decided it was best to see how things would play out. I was walking on the beach the other day, clearing my head before running a shipment to Skyrim, and I found something. In a small dugout on the beach was a sack of old coins and a letter. These coins, they're really old, must have been on that beach for ages, and the letter was from my parents. I think it belonged to Jaina. Why would they hide something like this on the beach? What happened to them? Now I really want to find out. Oh, I couldn't possibly ask you to do that. Nobody knows what's in there. It could be dangerous. I guess if you really want to, I can't stop you. Just be careful, and let me know if you find out what happened to them. Oi there, name's Wolf. I'm the captain of the ship docked here. I wanted to thank you for helping out. Damned bandits snuck up on us. Now, I also wanted to offer to you the service of my boat. If you need to travel between Falskaar and Skyrim, as long as I'm in port, I'll take you. However, it won't be free. I wish it could be, but travel simply costs too much these days. It'll be 500 gold a trip. I know it's a bit steep, but I'll shift my schedule for your convenience. Hopefully that's alright. It's the best I can offer. The trip takes less than a day. Just hop on the boat whenever you need to go and I'll get things in order. You can even have the top bunk. Stay safe.
Shouldn't have come here.
Did I hear something? Come on, don't hide now. That soon.
Why won't you die? Trying to...
Hey, mister. Thanks. Here, it's a whole month's allowance. I'm gonna go build a huge castle. Thanks for letting me keep my money. I'm gonna go buy a sweet roll. Okay, bye.
Galen told me what you did for him. It's very sweet of you to help out. Please, take these. It's the least I can do to thank you. Oh, really? I didn't mean to put you in that much danger. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. This is still enough for a pie or two, and I can replant the seeds to grow more. I'll get started right away. Thank you again. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to make Henrik his favorite pie, and it's such a special occasion. Here, take this. You certainly earned it.
I see that you cleared the beach for my son. He hasn't had much to do lately, so thank you. I doubt he rewarded you with much, so... Here, take this. See ya!
Big strapping lad like yourself do just fine in Falskaar. You did? Why the grim look? What did you find in there? What happened to my parents' friends? Remorse for her actions. By the nine, what happened to them? They needed money. If they had only asked my parents, what happened next? Those bandits must have been tough on them. Alvar would never do such a thing. Not from what I know about him anyway. So why the ghost stories? So then the stories were true, partially at least. Thank you for this. I've always wondered, and now I know. Really? This will help me very much. Thank you so much for this. Honesty isn't something that is seen much these days. Please, if you ever need a ride to Skyrim, I'll lower the fee to a modest 100 gold permanently. Let that be a sign of my gratitude. May Alvar and the lady in the lighthouse be guided swiftly to Sovngarde. Stay safe.
Staying safe?
Yes? What can this humble monk help you with? Yes, I have, and I'm afraid the situation is not good. The crystal is a fragment from something called the Dream Crystal. It is, I fear, a Daedric artifact. It can be used by the holder to create an alternate world of limited scale in the planes of Oblivion, wherein the user may create anything they could possibly dream of. The crystal was discovered long ago and shattered into 5 pieces. Onto these 5 pieces was placed an incantation, sealing the dark magic within and preventing their use. It would appear that somehow Vernon has found the crystal shards. He sent 4 of them off to be studied by his pupils, the lowly necromancers that plague the land. However, it appears when we threw him out that he did not have time to reacquire this one, though we caught him sneaking around here. So he tried. Not directly. We knew he was toying with powerful artifacts, but not this one in particular. I'm surprised he even found it. Even worse now, His cult has 4 of the pieces. They're probably trying to break the incantation, which has most likely worn down over the years. So, we need to get those fragments from them. The problem is that I haven't a clue where they might be, and there is no way to track them. That's why I was hoping you, the traveler, could search for them. Keep an eye out, and if you acquire them during your travels, bring them to me. Any place with necromancers may have one of the shards. If you find such a place, search it, or ask around the nearby settlements. The crystals probably move around as the necromancers try various things on them. Return once you have gathered all 4 shards, and we will decide how to proceed. By the 9, you already have them. That saves us a lot of very important time. Wonderful! It is as I feared. They have managed to remove the incantation from the crystals. That makes these incredibly dangerous. They could only create a stable dream world when they were one solid crystal. But in fragments they have each nested a portion of raw magic. Each fragment contributed a different portion of magic, but they are unconstrained and unsheltered as fragments. We must reunite them into one solid crystal to control the magic and prevent anything bad from coming of this. While they are fragmented, I fear that the effects of the crystals may bleed out of the Daedric planes of Oblivion and into Mundus, our world. It's a flaw that Vermina, the Daedric prince that we think created these, may have intentionally given them, hoping that the nightmare would spread. Vernon spoke in his journal of Volkrund Keep to the north of Amber Creek. Meet me there, and we will find a way to get rid of these crystals.
If you need any supplies, please let me know. Really? That's fantastic, thank you. Actually, now that I have the ring again, can you take it and the chess piece to Ranger for me? You can attach them back together for me. Oh, and here's the money I promised for the ring. Be careful out there.
Can I help you? Ah, yes. He sent me a letter regarding this issue. I can remake the necklace, but I need something else. Part of what makes my craft so fine is the use of fine gold. It's purified when smelted, and gives things that extra shine. Wolf brings me shipments of it from Skyrim, then it's brought here by a trade wagon. Unfortunately, my latest shipment never arrived. I suspect the bandits at Orgrim's tower are to blame. Go to the tower, at the edge of the cliffs just east of here down the river, and find my gold. Bring it to me, and I can make you the necklace. Good. I'll get my other materials ready. She got it back? That's wonderful. Of course, I reattach the two together immediately. It should be done in a few hours. Good luck on your journey. Good luck on your journey.
Oh, hello. You did? Let me see. They gave me up after the attack to save me. They were too weak to travel, and they knew it was the only way I would survive. They certainly passed away long ago. But at least now I can be at peace. Thank you for finding this for me. I hope this makes it worth your time.
How do you do? A very long time ago, a man claimed to have been spoken to directly by the gods themselves. They foretold a prophecy of sorts. The gods told him that they who arrived through the shimmering wall marked the start of the worst, and that they were deemed the traveler. This tale spread, and eventually became somewhat of a legend in Falskaar. However, nothing ever happened, and the gate in Muzubdan remained dormant. Until now. You have come through from Skyrim. What does that mean? Are you the brave soul the man spoke of? If so, what does that mean is about to happen? The land has already been riddled with war and death. We can't take much more of it. His entire army? Then I am not sure what we are up against. Stalgard has had no reason to have an army for a long time. You see, the last time we fought was just over 100 years ago. His family wanted the throne, and they attacked the Falskaar and Amber holds. The war ended with us, the victors, and his family put town in shame. They agreed to never try to gain power again, and ever since it has been mostly peaceful here. There have been some minor skirmishes and attacks since, but nothing linked directly to the Yunvaldirs or Stalgard. The most recent was 20 years ago, when Pinevale was burned to the ground. It was a small mining village on the north end of Falskaar Hold. A real shame. Some real nice people lived there. I am not sure, but whatever it is bad news for us, and he needs to be stopped. We had best get my house guards. The Jorgunner family has served mine loyally for hundreds of years. All that's left of them are two brothers, Ulgar and Svegard. Follow the river east until you come to a stream. Follow that stream north, and it will take you to their cabin. Tell them that they are to resume their duties as my housecarls. It is not a statement that is spoken lightly, and they will know it means war is upon us. Can I help you? Yes, it is. Here you go. Bring this back to her. Not bad work, if I may say so myself. Tell her there is no charge. Fantastic. Now I can get started on this necklace. This will take some time. Come back in a few hours, and I should have the necklace ready.
What can I... Yes? Wonderful. We thank you for your assistance. Here is your reward. Okay, we actually have one that's currently available for purchase. Wonderful. We're happy to have you living in town with us. Here's the key to your new home. What? Oh no. How terrible. I should have checked in sooner. Perhaps it could have been prevented. But Fulmer, you say? How unusual. I trust since you are okay in here that you've handled the immediate threat. I'll have to send some guards to set up a camp outside to make sure the Fulmer are stopped. There is no way to know if you got them all. They are crafty from what I hear, good at hiding their nests and dens. If any more activity is spotted, I may put out a bounty on it. But for now, thank you for investigating. Here, I hope this makes it worth your while. Poor Reynolders. I'll be glad to help you with that. There are many ways to improve your home, assuming you can afford it, of course. Also, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can purchase. Now, what would you like to purchase? Okay, I'll speak with a few people in town about getting these items in place. They should be waiting for you in your home shortly. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Okay, I'll speak with a few people in town about getting these items in place. They should be waiting for you in your home shortly. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Okay, I'll speak with a few people in town about getting these items in place. They should be waiting for you in your home shortly. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Okay, I'll speak with a few people in town about getting these items in place. They should be waiting for you in your home shortly. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Okay, I'll speak with a few people in town about getting these items in place. They should be waiting for you in your home shortly. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Lay off the meat.
Okay, I'll speak with a few people in town about getting these items in place. They should be waiting for you in your home shortly. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? See you soon. Yes? Oh, how kind of him. Here is something for your trouble. Though there is one last thing. Can you give this suit to Gabriel? I want him to have it. Careful out there.
Greetings. What? The Ember Creek armor? She got the ring back? But why would she want me to have this? Unless... You know, I see something in her that I haven't seen in a woman since my wife died. I'll proudly wear this armor. Thank you.